This is the regular Nintendo Game Genie for Zelda 1. Today I'm going to be showing you a lot of random effect codes that I've created over the years. And I'm going to show you some nice ones that you can play on this that you won't have no trouble with. This one right here, you can walk on the water, walk all over the map. This one right here. PXN YZZ. You won't have no problem walking over the water. Anything else, you can't walk through. And I'm going to show you some more. This one, you got more enemies on it. That's a more enemy code. It kind of lags you down a little bit, but it won't lock up with you. It's mostly on a few different screens. Okay, let me show you some more. This one right here, some enemies shoot one power. I'm going to show you this one. This is a nice one, but you have to be careful not be hit by that one, or it will take off like the wizards do in stage 6 in the castle. They actually hurt. ASVEOA. And there's actually harder enemies on this as well, so you have to be careful. There's actually two versions of the code. This is the gold cartridge I'm playing on. And it may not do it on this cartridge. It may do it on the gray cartridge. There are a lot of those Centurions around, those blue guys that shoot you. The swords, they'll hurt. Alright, this one right here, that's actually the same code that I had. That was stronger enemies at the first of the game. That was right. I actually messed up on that sheet that I had where I typed them on WordPad where I was discovering them. This one right here gives you different enemies on the outside, no enemies inside the castles. That would be your code if you want to try it out. Now this one right here, rubies give no money. If you want an expert code, but it actually ain't going to help you none because you have to have the candle or bombs to get some rubies. You can actually probably go in the forest and fight the bulldogs and then blue octos and get you some bombs and go in them secret places and get you rubies and things like that. That's some little expert code if you want to play with that. Excuse me. Let's see what else I got. I got a lot of codes, but a lot of them mostly sound and things. This code right here gives no enemies, no shops, only the Zorfish. You want to try it out. I actually ain't tested all of it to see what it actually does. If you want to try that code, you can. This one is for an expert. This one, extremely difficulty, one hit you're dead. This right here is the code. Now, I'm pretty sure that all these codes work for the same versions of the game, the gray and the gold cartridge. If they don't, post them on there and let me know, because I'm using the gold version Zelda. I'll show you what this code right here looks like, what it does. You actually see how fast your life went. That was actually 2, but if you stand on them, they'll wipe you out. So let me just show you one more time. They actually rapidly eat you up. Like that right there. Let me show you some more. This one right here knocks enemy back instead of you when you shoot your sword. And why it holds you back? This one right here, it knocks the enemies back. I'll show you what it looks like. I have to get over here where those harder enemies are. I actually forgot how that code was. It's like that right there is what happens. It knocks them back like that. So let me show you some more right here. Instead of them knocking you back when you touch them, they jump back. Alright, this one right here. This one I've not really understood it. But what it does, it has a little glitch to it of minor glitches where the graphics are messed up. But you get sword and you get 128 bombs free. Pretty good code to start out with. So you actually see you get 128 bombs up there when you get your sword. That's a good code if you actually want to play around with them. Just to show you that you got a lot of bombs right there. But I think when you get another bomb, it'll go back, so try not to get no bombs, or you might lose those. I'm not for sure. Let me show you some more. This one right here gives you graves in the cave, like in these shops and different things. It's just a little code. It ain't really that great. It just shows you that you got graves in the cave when you walk in here. So it's actually, you can actually, I believe that you can, yeah, you can pull ghosts out of those. But it's got a little glitch in it, not too much. It's got kind of it's actually got a little tone to the music too. A little shaky. You notice that there's graves right here in this cave too. I'll zoom in to show you the graves. You can actually touch these graves and a ghost comes out of them. And it actually hurt you too. So, alright, let me show you more. Right here is a lot of enemies, things already dropped. There'll be bombs, rubies, hearts, all this other stuff in here. Make sure it's the right code. Alright, let's see what happens right here. It's on different sequence screens. It's like this. There's a lot of enemies too with this code, so there's a few. See, there's a ruby already. There's some that's got bombs, or some with different things, or a fish. She kind of looks a little different on the thing like that. Now you notice this thing right here. Those are mostly those spikes that's in the dungeon. I don't know why it's got that glitch in it for, but that's the way it is. And there's also a pea head over on the side, right over here. They don't usually supposed to be there. Let me show you some more. This one, you have a piece of a Triforce. I don't know which dungeon it's out of, but I'll show you this. It's got speedy music to it too. So I don't actually know if the Triforce piece helps you or not. I ain't never really tested it out. Well, it ain't got no Triforce piece this time. It must have been on the gray version that I tried this code out. It's got the speedy music on it. So let me see. You can do this code right here. You can shoot swords and receive different items if you want to do this. It's mostly like a code that I have on here that has the debug swords and things. This one's it's okay. This one is. And you just shoot the sword on each screen and you receive some items, receive different items. There's one here that I have. This one right here gives you a silver sword for the wooden one, and you have to watch out not go in too many shops and buy things because you might get stuck. Get you 60 gems, rubies, go in the first shop and buy the blue candle and it'll give you a red candle. Then just save and quit and just reset the code by turning off the game Jenny, playing it normal, and you'll have the red candle with 60 gems. That's a cool little effect on this code. There's different items in the shop that it gives you. Some of them looks kind of weird. They might not seem to be items, but some of them are. There's like different things you purchase. It gives you different things, but you don't want to go in too many shops because if you do, it will stick on you and you'll have to start back over and do things. So just go in a few shops. You can go in the shops. The ones that I went in the first and up from here. Then I went up there with those blue things are where the blue ring is, where you pull off that statue, go in there and buy the blue ring. I think I'm not for sure, but that blue ring may give you a red ring. I'm not for sure. If you buy it for $250, there's in that other shop down below it. Them's only 3 that I've mostly checked out, but I have checked out a couple more that may get you stuck in, and you don't want to do that. So you can collect some good items out of that. Let me see if I can find any more. This code right here, it's a half enemies gone. If you want to try it, you might be able to modify it and make it a little better if you want to. Mostly I modify these codes. I take and change the 5th letter. Say the O right there, it's in the second method, so you want to just do the second method code like EXUKSVN. That makes a little bit different effects on it. Let me see if I can find any more here. I do have some. I do have the ones that does the modifier wooden sword codes with the 6 letters I can show you later on, but I do not have the master sword to do that with. So these other ones I could probably show you on another video how to get 1 heart up to 16 with a code. They're 8-letter codes, but I just modified them a little bit to make them be lesser effect, more effect to get you out. But I got them out of the code book, but I took in the 16 heart one, but I modified them to give you 1 heart down to 16 if you wanted to do that. That's about all I got to show on this video. Subscribe and like and share with others if they'd like to play with these codes. Thanks for watching.